Alright guys, so here's what I ended up doing. I got some hot glue and I sealed off all of those cracks. And so, like, let's say one of those cracks was right here. What I did was I went all the way and then went to the next rib and underneath it. That way it's not just there, it's one solid piece holding over it, because this is going to be pushed out. So anyway, while the hot glue was cooling off, I went over this a couple of times with some electrical tape, or duct tape, and then I took my heat gun and I set, every heat gun's different, but mine, I set the fan to max, which is like 3, and then I set the heat setting to 4. So it goes 1 through 6, and I had it set to 4. So if that gives you an idea, you know, let's say you have a heat gun that only goes up to 3, set it to 2, I guess. I don't know. If you've got a heat gun that goes up to 10, set it to 8 or 7. But yeah, so I'm not expecting this to be a fix. This is a band-aid, and a literal band-aid, just for me to test this long enough to see if having this sealed up, because I know even a small pinhole can cause a major amount of loss. And I know that when the cack pipe busted off of that one, and that one, it was the cold side that popped off. I remember it like it was yesterday. It did not build up any speed at all. Like, you could put your foot to the floor and it would just slowly increase speed. It was really aggravating. So I'm putting this back on, and I am getting another one. Don't worry, I'm not going to be dumb and stick with the plastic OEM. I really think that Ford should have done better. They should not have used plastic. I get it, it's cheap, but you know, for the price that they were selling these trucks back in the day, you know, back in 2006, they could have spent an extra, you know, what, 50, 60 bucks on metal rather than plastic, even if it was an extra $100, and they could have just increased the price of the truck an extra $200 to make a profit. Let's be real, you know, it's all about making a profit, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm all about making a profit, you know. I'm a proud red-blooded American. And did I get this on far enough? Yeah, this is on good enough, so I just need to get this on. But yeah, I'm all about capitalism. You know, capitalism's great. Capitalism is what makes this country free. Makes us free, you know. That way we can, you know, only go as far as we allow ourselves to. But anyway, let me get off of here, put this back on, put everything back together, take this thing on another run, and I will video that, and we will see how that turns out. Alright guys, so I got everything put back together, and now it's time to test this thing. And, whew man, it was a pain in the butt to get that cack pipe back on up on the top. I mean, you really got to push, and what I think it is that because I pulled the pipe out, took it in the house, and, you know, I was working on it, it cooled down, actually, whereas that little elbow that it goes onto was still pretty hot. So, I think that perhaps it, like I said, the pipe itself, the little plastic pipe cooled off, and the little elbow was still pretty warm, so it wasn't allowing it to go on. But anyway, let's go test this thing, I guess. Oh boy. Bye. 7-3. Whistling Phoenix. That's the truck's name, is Whistling Phoenix. I haven't come up with a name for this truck yet. And I didn't come up with a name for that truck as soon as I got it. I haven't even had this truck a week yet. Come Friday, I will have had it for a week. So, we'll see. Seems to be making boost a lot better now, though. I'm not going to lie about that. And I could have popped it. I don't know. I could have popped it just with that little bit of boost right there. We're about to find out, though. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, it's making boost right now just with me going at this low speed. I mean, I'm not really putting my foot in it. And it's making boost, whereas usually that needle would be on the floor. You know, it'd be sitting at 0. So, I mean, all I need to do is make boost or make it up to 20 once, and I'll be happy. So we'll see what happens when I get around this curve and get to that straight stretch. And if that thing gets up to 20, then I'll know that part of the issue with this truck was definitely the cack pipe. But it's getting a new cack pipe anyway, and I don't know why it's blurry. Alright, come on. But yeah, I like the way it's just rising up ever so slowly. Alright, let's do it. It's almost to 20. It's never been that high before. Yeah, see, it's trying to get up there to 20. So, yeah, part of it was boost. Let me go ahead and slow down now. I'm getting close to that driveway. So the reason I get on it through here is because almost, like a half a mile or so, there's no one back here except for this one driveway. There might be someone that lives down there on 6. Actually, I know there is. And then there's some people that live up here on the left. And that's it. So I don't have to worry about someone walking out onto the road, checking their mail, or going across the road for whatever reason they see fit. So, that's why I come through here and do it. Not to be a nuisance, not to annoy anyone. It's because there's not really anyone back here. Whereas up where I am, there's a ton of people up there. So, there's only one area really that I can get on it. And that is a hog. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Hey, you're lucky. You're lucky. Both of you are lucky. Yeah, I see both of you. Yeah, you better run. I'll be seeing you. Yeah, I think I just popped that, popped it again, because look, it's not getting up there that much now. So yeah, part of it is a boost issue. But yeah, it's running a little bit better now. Instead of like me having to drive for a full hour for it to like clear up and run better, which is what happened yesterday. Right from the get-go, it decided to run a lot better. So, and then of course I did this earlier with this truck, which it wouldn't do that before. Let's see if I... Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, whoa, whoa. So yeah, I can break that loose, whereas it wouldn't do that before. So, I'm happy about that. I just need to get the boost issue squared away. And that's probably not the only place that it has a boost issue. The hot side could also have cracks on those boots. That's why I'm ordering a kit for both sides. But, I mean, I'm just going to keep driving it. I'm getting plates for it next week. So I'll be driving it up on the road. It's legal. You have 30 days from purchase to get it registered. You just have to have insurance on it, which I do. So once I get plates on it, I don't have to worry about getting pulled over because there are no plates on it here. It looks suspicious. I get that. But it's just a headache I don't feel like dealing with. But anyway, I'm not going to sit here and drive up and down. When another improvement comes up, then I'll drop another video. Until then, thanks for watching. Later, Gators.